Well, hi, everybody. Good Friday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this 25th of October as I knock my clicker around here. It is a quiet start to our morning. Clear skies. Winds aren't terribly strong. Cold this morning. You'll want to bundle up. But the good news is we'll see a warmer day on the horizon for today. Plenty of sunshine. Winds pick up a little bit out of the south and southwest later on this afternoon. Gets a little bit breezy out there. Not too bad, though, for today. I'll push you through the evening hours where it'll stay quiet, so if you have plans for an area football game this evening, no problems whatsoever. In fact, temperatures won't be too cold out there, which is good because I think I'm heading out to a game this evening. So if you're going to be out, not bad out there by any means. Warm front moves through western Nebraska tonight. It will be a little bit warmer overnight as that wind stays a little stronger out of the south tonight at around 10 miles per hour. As we get into tomorrow, that warm front moves across the rest of the area. So we're going to see a warmer day tomorrow, the best day of the forecast of the next 7 days by far. We're going to enjoy those warmer temperatures thanks to that warm front moving eastward. But you see it there, and I'm going to back it up. Already in the morning hours, a cold front entering northwest Nebraska, and it'll move into the central part of the state through the afternoon hours. It'll be on the doorstep of the Tri-Cities late in the afternoon. You see the wind shift there, southerly winds ahead of it. That'll be a little on the breezy side. Behind it, a breezy north wind, drawing in some colder temperatures. That'll probably pass through the Tri-Cities early in the evening, say around 7, 8, 9 o'clock. And then once that comes through, pretty quiet but dropping temperatures, increasing clouds later in the night. By the time we get towards early Sunday morning, we will see some snowfall in northern and western parts of the Local 4 viewing area. This will not impact the Tri-Cities. This is as far as my forecast model goes out, at least this particular one here. But most forecast models are actually very light with snow, and this is one of the most aggressive ones I've seen here. Right now, I would put it at maybe up to an inch of snow for places like Ainsworth, Springview, which is up in Kippahaw County. So as I kind of circle it here, I'm going to go back here a little bit here. Sorry about that. So as I circle the areas here, I would say kind of these areas right here, and then these areas back to the west, Sunday and Sunday night, during the day and into Sunday evening, late Saturday night, Sunday evening, maybe up to an inch of snowfall. I think there could be some higher amounts, couple of inches in the Panhandle, maybe 2 to 4 inches of snow at most here. And this is just for that Saturday night through Sunday night time frame. The big story for us here in this Tri-Cities area, there'll be more clouds around on Sunday, no precipitation, but it's going to be much colder on Sunday. Well, let's look at the highs for today. Topping out in the 50s east, mid to upper 50s, around 57 to 60 for the Tri-Cities, and then some low and mid 60s farther west. So pretty decent weather out there later on today for late October. Pretty seasonable conditions. Tonight falling back into the 30s, not quite as cold as it is this morning, some low 40s up to the northwest. In fact, I would not be surprised if temperatures maybe rise a couple of degrees towards sunrise tomorrow up around Ainsworth. So you might start the day off around 41, 42, 43 degrees up there. And then as we get into tomorrow, the best day of the forecast ahead of that cold front. You can see the 50s off to the northwest as that cold front comes through pretty early in the day. You can see the blue way off to the northwest there. That's the cold stuff that's coming in for us on Sunday. Ahead of that front, though, 60s and even a little pocket of some 70s in southwest portions of Nebraska. Enjoy it. Take advantage of your Saturday. Get the yard mowed if you need to. The leaves raked up. Enjoy the weather, because it goes downhill for a little while here. Now, we'll look at the forecast for the Husker game in Lincoln. It's a 2:30 kickoff on Big Ten Network. The Hoosiers traveling to Nebraska for the first time since Nebraska joined the Big Ten. That's 9 years now. First time, and finally, we're getting the Hoosiers in our stadium. We went to Indiana for the first time 3 years ago, played there. So we have not played Indiana very often in Big Ten football. But anyway, if you are going to be heading to the game, maybe some early tailgating at 10 o'clock, 42, a little chilly in the morning. Lots of sun, though. And then plenty of sunshine throughout the game. We'll see 62 at kickoff there around 2:30, a little on the breezy side, especially earlier in the game. By the time the game ends, the winds will be dying down pretty quickly. 58 at 6 p.m., so looks like pretty ideal conditions for Memorial Stadium. Now let's just hope the Huskers get a win. My prediction, 31-28 Nebraska. We'll see how it plays out. The Nebraska needs to get some offense going if they want to win that game. Now let's jump ahead to Saturday night, Sunday morning. We're down into the 20s and 30s. That colder air now moving in behind that cold front. Of course, the snow off towards the north and west. And then Sunday, still some snow on going out west during the day. That's where it'll be pretty chilly. Tri-Cities, we're going to go with lower 40s. Maybe upper 40s to the southeast, 30s to the north and west. It's going to be a much colder and blustery day. The winds are going to be a little on the brisk side. They'll be up there around 20, 21, 22 miles per hour out of the north, drawing in that colder air. All right. Now let's get to the 7-day forecast here. Now we've already kind of looked at the 3 days pretty closely already here, so let's jump ahead to the rest of the forecast for the week ahead. Monday down into the upper 30s for highs. There is a slight chance of rain and snow. Rain initially, and I think it might get cold enough that we could start to mix in some snow later in the day. Continued slight chance of light snow for Monday evening. Monday evening's probably our best chance, where I go with a 30% chance. Not a great chance, and I'll show you this here in just a bit here. But there are model discrepancies still. Really, that Monday through Thursday time frame is still very up in the air right now here. But I am leaning towards the lighter snow side of things, continuing into Tuesday, wrapping up Tuesday night, and then drier for Wednesday, and then Thursday starting to warm things up and get more sunshine. Now, the forecast model that I'm leaning towards a little more, that's what this forecast is right here. But another forecast model, which I'm going to show you a bit, actually keeps the precipitation around through Wednesday, keeps it quite cold Wednesday, and even on Thursday still keeps us down in the 30s on Halloween. So there still are some model discrepancies. I'm going to talk a little bit about that more now as we look at a couple of forecast models. Now I'm going to back this up. So this is the GFS forecast model. This is the American forecast model. And this is starting off Sunday morning. Again, I talked about that snow up to the north and west. Again, keeps most of the snow, though, during the day on Sunday out in western Nebraska. We'll just get the clouds in the Tri-Cities area. Snow continues to kind of dig southward into the Rockies, Colorado there. And then Sunday night into Monday starts to move eastward, especially into Monday here. But by that point, it's mostly to our south. So it only gives us maybe a glance at maybe a little light snow on Monday night, southeast there. And then clearing out from Monday night into Tuesday. May get a reinforcing chance of some cold air plus maybe a little more snow into Tuesday. So not expecting much, though, as that, again, best chances out west and to the south here. But we would not get much snow out of this if this were to play out. And the cold wouldn't be quite as bad. But there's the European forecast model. In fact, it's not just the European, but the Canadian forecast model is very similar to this. So basically, the two long-range international models that we look at here are more aggressive with the snow and the cold. Again, starting this on Sunday morning, take you through the day. Now, this model agrees with the GFS in that we will not get any snow in the Tri-Cities, but we will be mostly cloudy and cold. The snow will mainly be to the west, digging southward during the day Sunday into Sunday night. Then as we get into Monday, it starts to kick out to the east, but this model actually has it a lot farther north and would impact us with a good chance of snow on Monday into Monday night. This would mean several inches of snowfall accumulation, and that would not be fun, of course. It would also mean cold temperatures. Now, that clears it out then Tuesday morning. We might get another round that comes in towards Tuesday night and a Wednesday. In fact, this particular model, the European and the Canadian, both keep this snow around even into your Wednesday. It would be more of a lighter snow event, but it would also mean that we're going to stay cold right through Halloween. I'm leaning away from this one right now, but I'm not going to completely discount that this one might play out. So I'm just not confident enough to say that, yes, we're going to get no snow, or yes, we're going to get several inches of snow. I just can't go either way right now because there's just no... Now, again, the European forecast model, it's been consistent in saying that we're going to get snow, but the GFS has been very consistent in saying we're going to get very little, if any, snow. So they've both been consistent, but they've both been far away from each other on what will actually happen, which makes this forecast very difficult. And it also makes the temperature forecast very difficult. We're going to look at that long-range 10-day forecast. Now, again, nice today, best day tomorrow, and then dropping well below average at least Sunday through Wednesday. You saw the Halloween forecast where I went 50 degrees. Again, if that European forecast model plays out, we will be much colder than the 50 degrees. But if the GFS forecast model will play out and we don't have any snow on the ground, we could make it up into the 50s, maybe close to 60. I'm going to go with 50 for now. I don't want to get too confident yet. Both of the forecast models agree that will probably be a little cooler on Friday of next week, the 1st, but then warm things up heading into the first weekend of November, on the 2nd and the 3rd of November there. We should start to see more typical temperatures for this time of the year, nicer weather ahead. So, and in fact, long-range models, and this is really the American forecast model, the GFS forecast model, that's the one that goes out past 10 days, is showing an extended period of warm weather for all of next week. When I say warm weather, 50s, 60s, That's not too bad for early November. So I think we're going to have the way it's going to shape up right now, we're going to see a cold week next week. The following week, the first full week of November, looks to be back to near and above average, a warmer weather week ahead once we get past this cold spell. So a lot of question marks still, and I hate to tell you that at this point here heading into weekend, because I won't see you again until Monday when we're going to get into this wintry weather. So continue to watch the forecast over the weekend. Kit will be filling you in with the latest on Saturday night and Sunday night. So hopefully we'll get a better feel for how it will play out, and he'll have a better answer for you than I have right now, because like I said, I'm just not too confident in the forecast right now. But that's as good as I can give you for now. So keep watching Kit over the weekend. I'll be back with you folks on Monday morning. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Especially enjoy that Saturday. Enjoy the warm air while it's here, because it's going to get a whole lot worse next week here. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. God bless. Bye.